about business insurance. We are shooting live from the Festival of Entrepreneurship, and I am with Umashi Atlanjwa, Group CEO of Koala Group. And I want to know from you, what is the portfolio size of the organization that you're leading?
So within the group, we've got 4 companies. Mm-hmm. The first one is an NCR licensed company. That's where we facilitate funding for either startups, so it could be greenfields, people that are starting from scratch. We call them greenfields. And we also look at expansion and increase of business for those that are brown.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's brown and then there's green. So the brown fields are the guys that are they've started businesses already. They want to scale up.
Uh-huh.
And we facilitate the conversation of access to funds using like your IDF as the funder. So that's the first company. So
if I come to you as a business owner, what do you help me with? Am I expecting to be insured only, or you can help me look for money?
I can help you look for money if you meet the obligations. The first requirement is, if you are going to scale up, you must at least have 2 years financial history where you can give us financial statements for the 2 years. Mm-hmm. If you are a startup, you must have a business plan that speaks to a certain market. So also because of different funders that we source funds from, they have appetite in different industries. So if you're in manufacturing, we go to a manufacturing finance house. They specialize in that. If you are into textile, we would go and speak to only that funder that focuses on textile.
So me coming to you is not just about insurance?
No, so then the next company of the 4 is Koala Brokers and Administration Services. The brokers is to ensure that whatever money I'm able to source for you is insured on behalf of the funder against your life.
In case I default?
No, you can't default. In case something happens to you.
Business does blow up sometimes, eh?
It does. So when we have structured finance, we look at those things. We also look at your business as a whole and say, would this business survive the hard times? Do these people even have markets to service? Is this a kind of business that is just one way, somebody needs to come to you to get the service or product? Or is it something that you have to go and market to people?
Okay. All right.
So it's quite a few things we look at, yeah.
You've got 2 portfolios that you've covered. You help with sourcing of funding. Yes. You help with insurance as the brokers. What are the other 2?
The other one is a skills development. So if you look at agriculture, for instance, we have quite a lot of agri-farmers that have access to finance, right? But they don't have markets. So you can get money for them, but then what happens to the crops? Because then you find farmers that are actually going to have crops and not have a market for them.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So it's important to have access to finance. We create access to finance for the farmer, and we also give them an offtake from different clients as well. Like, I don't want to mention names because I've got
You help with offtake agreements as well?
Yes.
Is there anything you don't do?
No, that's why it's a group. I do everything.
What's the third?
The third is skills development. So that farmer...
Oh, sorry, no, not the third.
Or that business.
What's the fourth?
It's a consulting one. So it plays a role of sales and marketing. So that company can go and sell any of the 3 companies in the group. Mm-hmm. The contracting stays with it. So today, I'm invited by IDF to come and speak specifically about insurance for small businesses as well as individuals that are looking to get into the same business and what it is that they need to have.
Okay, I like that. If I'm a small business owner, let me put myself in the shoes of like a typical small business owner.
Yes.
Number 1, my thinking is insurance is expensive and I don't need it. And I can kind of wing it without it. What's your take on that?
So first of all, every business, right?
Yeah.
The most important thing about business are its employees and the services and products they sell, right? People that conduct those services are an asset to that company.
Yeah.
That person that answers your call when you are calling us to come for it, that person needs to feel secure. For instance, I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
In this event today,
Yeah.
you are being covered by what we call an events liability that was taken up by the organizers of this. Otherwise, they wouldn't have it.
Ah.
Insurance is everywhere, right?
We just don't see it sometimes.
You just don't see it, but you're all consumers of insurance, all of us. You know, when you go and you buy a car, I'm sure you wouldn't swipe for $1 million now,
Yeah.
right? But you need the car because you're a small business, you need to go and advertise your services to other people, right? When you get that car, it always has insurance because the insurable interest on your life is with the funder. So the funder wants to know if this person runs away tomorrow and I can't find him anywhere, can I really recover my money? Your car is insured, yeah.
In as far as funding is concerned, is it mandatory? It is mandatory. When I get funded through the idea, for example, to be insured.
Correct. So we use what we call credit life. It's an insurance policy. We insure your life against the credit. So it's called credit life. So if you lose life today, God forbid, not you, okay, just an example. Don't want to be quoted.
Thanks for rectifying.
Yeah, so the funder who has given you money must get their money back to be able to give to a marsha and another person, and so forth it goes, right?
Okay.
If you want to retain your employees as a small business, the first thing they want to know is what employee benefits do you offer? Do you offer group risk like your life cover, funeral? Do you cover occupational disability? If I fall here and break my arm at the office, would you as my employer, cover and compensate me? So there's products that employers must know about. And they don't cost much. I'll give you an example with my stuff when I started in my small business before. I had life cover, combined it with a funeral policy, added occupational disability, and health insurance because I couldn't afford to subsidize for medical aid.
Yeah.
Those four is what we call risk cover. So it's a benefit to the employee. What that does gives them peace of mind. Insurance is about paying for peace of mind. It's not a savings account.
Yeah.
It's paying for peace of mind. It's you sleeping in your house and saying even if they take the house tomorrow, insurance will compensate, right? But those employees feel so important to you as the employer. They perform better. You've addressed their peace of mind.
I think I get it in as far as the peace of mind and the cultural impact on the team.
Yeah.
What do you have to say still to the entrepreneurs that believe insurers, they overcharge, they hide behind codes that are in long documents that we don't understand?
That's why you have a broker. And people must normalize speaking to an insurance broker.
Yeah.
I'm an authorized financial services provider. I've got an FSP license. So it means I am known by the industry I operate in. So if I do anything that's outside of the promise I've given you, you have a platform where you can report me. This is, for me, it's not a hobby. It's a profession. I've been doing this for 19 years.
Wow.
Same business, right? So it's also important to understand because, yes, our people have been robbed a lot in the past. A lot of people, they don't understand what insurance is and how it operates or how it responds to your needs. They've been misinformed. They've been robbed of their money. If you cannot trace back a regulator on any service you want to procure, don't do it. If you can't take my NCR number and find me at NCR, don't use me. I sit at the transformation committee of the FIA, Financial Intermediaries Association, as the vice chair for subcommittee, right? I look after this conduct. I make sure brokers are taken care of, but brokers also conduct themselves. We've got a regulator, we've got a parent who looks at us and questions how we are doing business with this client, We have to do those things. You've got to check. So that small business that wants to take up insurance but have got trust issues, let them sit with the broker. Communicate, speak, ask questions, interrogate models, understand what it is that you're putting your money on. Sometimes people buy what they don't need, and then when they get into an incident of any kind, they want a certain product to respond. Kanti that product was not for that. Then Batini insurance is a lie.
I get
It's
you.
not a lie. You must understand what you are buying, what do you need to have this particular service or product respond to, and at what point do you have the rights to actually claim.
All right. I think I'm inspired with what you've built as an entrepreneur, just listening to you and how you've put it all together. And out of curiosity, when you were growing up, did you see yourself becoming this woman?
Yes.
What
in
your past do you look at and see that this shaped me to be this version of me?
So my maternal grandmother was
Yeah.
in business. She was more a community builder. She started off as a teacher, and she went obviously up the ranks to be a principal and you know. But one of the things that she was very passionate about was developing communities. So where government struggled to put up maybe a school, she would identify the need in the area, and she would actually go and look for support or even build it up herself and take people through what they need to do. For instance, you know the needlework, like putting a button. These things are done by people.
Yeah.
So she managed to find those kind of special schools to say, use your hands and make money. Make something that you can sell. About doily, the things that you hang on this, those things. She used to teach people how to do those things, and she got teachers to continue. The woodwork, men that can make these type of furniture. So she encouraged that type of businesses, local businesses from the communities, rural communities, by the way.
So you saw this and in your heart said, I want to be here.
Yes, I admired her. She was by far the one resilient woman. Very short Xhosa lady, but she really, really has done a lot. She owned buses, like the 60-seaters. Yeah, she had those. She had livestock. She used to can fruits from her own trees and sell off. So I come from a family like that. My mom was also in business for over 35 years in the catering space, and she's done amazing things.
Goodness.
So
yeah, now it's
seeing
not surprising.
Yeah, so it's not something I accidentally fell into. I was born into it.
What do you have to say to someone, let's say a young woman who is inspired by you, watching you right now, and is not having the background that you have?
Learn. Identify what makes you happy. There's nothing like loving what you do. I love what I do. I can do this for the rest of my life. I see myself do that. I love business because I understand the concept of it. But before I even got to this particular love for business, I had to learn about business. I attend such things as well. I network with people. People that are in my life are people that have got better things than me, bigger businesses. Because I don't associate with people at my level. What are we going to be discussing? Poverty.
Come on, Marcia.
No, I'm just saying, my struggles are going to be
your friends?
But they have to be business minded.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. You need to be tough. Business go bad. We saw that in COVID. Businesses can go south in no time. Your lack of delivery of what you promised could close your doors. But you've got to know, because you are the one that crafts the strategy of what you want to do. You've got to know when you're about to take an off-ramp, whether to go straight or take the off-ramp still.
Yeah.
Only you will know. At times where you need to sit back and look at everyone. We were talking about this with my team earlier. And I was saying, for some funny reason, we've closed very big deals. But because those deals have not paid yet, I haven't been able to draw a salary for myself. But I then
that
go
happens
out and
to
I
you as well.
Eh? Yeah, it happens. Let me tell you, I'm not the safest person with money. I spend money because I know how to make it. And I don't look at my watch when I'm working. I can work until sleep catches me, not the other way around. But that client actually lives next to me in Joburg. But the only time this particular client, because I want this type of client, The only time this person has is 30 minutes in his diary when he's playing golf in Cape Town next week. Am I going to wait for them to come back and tell me they've got a schedule full for the next 3 months? I can only talk to them then. Or can I get into a flight, go to Cape Town, see him for the 30 minutes, fly back, and still meet at the airport? But I would have had my meeting. And I would have closed that deal. So that is another way where money just goes, because you didn't plan for it. It happens and you need this client. Go.
You brought this up. Who has taught you the most about just money in general?
My grandmother.
Again.
She used to love money so much. She used to have this purse. I don't know how to explain them. They clip like this. Those purses. They're busy round and then upper they do this, right? Yeah. She used to collect every single coin from the buses. So people would have dropped coins, or people would have paid in the bus or something. She used to get into each bus and collect those coins. But she'll never use them. She'll just always make me count them. What a nightmare. So when we get into her own bus, she wants me to count the coins from that thing. And I was like, why are we doing this? You've got paper money. Let's not do this thing. It's embarrassing. And the coins doesn't smell so great on the hands, But she says if you can't appreciate the 1 rand that you have, you are not going to appreciate the 100,000 that you would have. So in my business, I've adopted the same sort of model. The client that gives me business that I only derive 2 rands from gets the same treatment as the guy that gives me 2 million. Because it's all about client-centric. So we have to give the client what we promise to give the client. And my team will tell you, literally, I go crazy if I get 1 complaint from a client about something that we could have done but we didn't do. I lose it. Because it means that person is not getting the promise that we made to them, but they are paying for it. That can't be fair. So if I'm a consumer myself, right? Yeah. So I go and I buy this bottle of water, and I get to the till and I don't get a smile. I don't get greeted. It's offensive to me to leave my money there. I'm sure clients feel the same about insurance as well. Yeah. Because our industry is a lot about the promise. It's not whilst I'm paying my premium continuously every month. It's about when I have a claim, would you come through for me? We are in a business of claim. It's all about claim experience, but moreover, it's also about client journey. So the client has got to have a journey to say, taking up the product was not selling. We don't sell. I don't sell. I can't sell to save my life. I'm not good at selling. I'm good at building relationships. So the solid the relationship is, the best, it's easier, let me put it that way, for you to take what I bring.
Okay.
And I will educate you first before I bring it.
I like that part. And because you've got all these different divisions within your organization, I can see how it all ties in together. Yeah. What stage do I need to be at as an entrepreneur before I think about approaching you?
Now go, you are fine. Now.
Even stage. When I'm starting?
Even when a child is born, that child is my client. Yes, in the hospital, that child is my client. Because for them to come on, you would have bought a medical or health product, isn't it? And you can access hospital, well, private healthcare, that is. Yeah. By delivering the child. When the child is born, that's why the retention in our industry is very important. When that child is born as my client, I can get them a education policy. They are already my client. And at a certain time, when they come in to now cash in from these policies, it must respond. When they get to high school and they want to access their money, they must get it because they've been saving for it. Their parents have been saving for it. So a lot of people will think insurance is only for people that are moneyed. It's actually the other way. People that are moneyed don't buy up insurance.
Are you serious?
Oh, they invest in other things. They buy small little basic things like health. Like health, and employee benefits to retain you as an employee, you will think twice before you leave that company, because you're like, hey, my life cover, there's quite a lot of things that they put in place to keep you.
And you help entrepreneurs, you educate entrepreneurs on some of these employee benefits that they could set up in their organizations to increase retention.
Correct. So they will increase retention, but also they'll be very attractive to the next employee out there that's searching for a good company to work for. That employer will be first in line, because the first thing they'll ask, apart from you pay me a salary, what else do you have? What benefits do you give? And sometimes, let me tell you, that combo that I was telling you about, with the combo, the life, the occupational, and that combo is not even 250 rand per employee per month.
Are you serious?
It's 165 rand.
You'll have people
And
looking
I
for
pay
you after this.
half of it, and the employee pays half of it. So any employer of any size, the Jones Paza shop, can afford to get that policy for their employees, because if anything happens to that employee, either going or coming from work, the family will come to you. You've used, even the helpers, you've used this person to clean your house. What benefits do you have? Now they're no longer there. What can you put on the table? And death always comes at a point where no one has money.
I think you came on a mission to scare us, because even your
I want
poster
you
changed.
so scared. I want you to be so scared. Because those are important things. And unfortunately, people don't take time to educate and help you understand how to use an insurance tool.
Yeah.
They just want to sell. They sell,
I get you.
they forget you, they move on. That is what I'm against in this industry.
As we come to a close, I think I'll ask you this one thing. What am I looking at if I'm to decide that this is a good insurance company to work with? What are like the signs I'm looking for? I know you mentioned one already, which is the registrations. Just check their registrations, certifications. Are there other tips that you could add to that?
So it depends what you are looking at. If you're looking at a broker, they have to be an authorized financial services provider. They have to have an FSP number, and that number you must be able to get to the Financial Sector Conduct Authority, which is our regulator, and check that number, that company is in good standing. You can check that on your phone. That's the first thing. The second thing, which brands is this company associated with? If Marsha is not here tomorrow, I must be able to go to who's been taking my money, because it's not her. Remember, I'm just an intermediary. I bring in business to the insurer. The insurer takes the risks and charges for that risk, and then pays me what we call commission to say, thank you for bringing the client to us. This is something for you. That's how it works. So you must know if you are insured with an insurance company. I don't want to mention their names here because they didn't pay me for airtime. But otherwise I would, because I deal with the only top 10. But I won't mention. They must pay me first. And you must invite me again. Now this time sponsored. So you must be able to check and say, who is she doing business with? And can I find these people easily tomorrow if she's no longer there? Because anything can happen to anyone at any time. It's important to just know where your things are. Like right now, I'm not going to take much of your time. We are getting very close to what we call a wills month. September is wills month. People don't have wills. People don't have wills. That's a problem. Anybody.
Can you come and talk about that?
September, you must invite me. I'll come. Just that one.
It's said September, wills, we're going to go deeper.
Yes, we're going to go deeper. People must understand what it's for and why not to give it to a bank. Won't mention. So all of those things, people need to be educated. It's not fair that they spend money on what they don't know.
I think I am inspired by you as an entrepreneur.
Thank you.
Educated, and you're changing my mindset about insurance as well.
I'm glad.
I insure, but with a grudge.
Yeah. So
but
it's
I
a
think
grudge purchase.
It's good that you're making it make sense.
Yeah.
You're making it sound accessible. How do people find you?
So we have an office out in Reimsach in the West Rand. Our number is 010-753-1023. That's our landline number. Our website, you can check it out, is www.kualafs.co.za. Yeah.
Beautiful. And thank you.
Thank you so
for
much.
this.
Please, we've got 3 topics.
Yeah.
We've got Wills Month coming. We've got Savings Month coming. And then we've got Educate an Uninsured Person Month coming. We'll create that one together.
There is an Educate an Uninsured Person Month.
Yes.
That exists.
In my life, yes. We have it in our calendar.
Does it exist or you're making it up?
I made it up. Because I'll tell you why. Everywhere we go, we get people asking, this insurance thing, what is it? How does it work? I don't want to be robbed. You know, people still think insurance is funeral policy. It's not. Our people must be given the correct policies and covers. Because that funeral pays a 20,000, we bury you, and then your family lives off what? Where you can actually just put it all together into a combo and have a life portion that's going to pay towards your family on a monthly basis until 12 months or so. Someone would have found a job. You know, a child must continue going to varsity after the parent has died, because that's what we have. We've got policies that can give the child a better future to study further after the parent or the breadwinner is no longer there. There's a lot to talk about.
I get you. I like the 3, ne? But my personal favorite right now that I'll be looking forward to is the savings one. With you, the spender.
Yes, very interesting with me, the spender, because I'll know how to make it for you and then spend it with you.
Let us know what you think.